The function panel in Calculator provides a set of standard functions that you can use to evaluate and analyze waveform results. You can also create your own functions and add them in the function panel. You can use the GUI builder in the function panel to create and add your own customized functions. There are 3 steps to do this. You first open the Add Custom Calculator Functions form. Then after filling the form, you define the UI template. Let's look at each of these steps in the following slides. To create a custom calculator function, you first click the button that says Add Template for a function to Function Panel to open the Add Custom Calculator function form. Let's go to the next slide and see how you can fill this form. The creation of custom calculator function involves 2 parts. You specify a skill file that contains skill definitions of functions you want to create. The skill file is mandatory, which means that if the skill file is not available, you cannot create the custom function. You can also specify an Ocean file that creates the user interface template for the custom function, which includes information about the function arguments and their valid values. The Create New button is available once you browse and select your skill file. On the next slide, let's see what happens when you click on the Create New button. When you click on the Create New button, the skill script is passed to obtain the arguments in the Calculator Function Template UI Builder form. The function name, description and the category is populated on top. Under the Argument Name column, you can see all the arguments that were there in your skill script. These arguments will later be available as fields for you to fill out values when your custom function is created. You can change the data type to reflect what type each argument is. Tooltips and default values can be added. The row hint controls where in the GUI each argument is displayed. Note that setting the same value for 2 or more arguments will place them on the same row. Then you can click the Preview button to see what the GUI will look like. Once done, you can click OK to finalize the function and add it to the function panel. By default, the GUI template information can be appended to the custom skill file, and this will make it easier to the custom skill and GUI information. To save this in a separate file, enable the checkbox labeled Separate UI Template File in the form that we saw on the previous slide. Custom functions are added to the function panel in blue. The custom functions are listed under All Functions and also under the Custom Functions pull-down menu. You can use the Custom Functions pull-down menu to view the ones you create. You can select any custom function, and just like any other function, the panel is modified wherein you can fill out the arguments. In this example, you can see the wave argument has a drop-down to select the signal. This is because it was defined as a signal data type in the GUI builder.